All right, we're back. Actually, the same time I was just downstairs painting. I just came right back up. All right, so where were we? All right, I'm going to paint a little more detail on the fan here. I'm just going to put a little bit of silver. All right. Okay, so I'm going to put detail on the hardware here. I'm going to move a couple things. All right. I do it all with toothpick. There's even a bolt down in here. Want to touch it? I don't know if I said it before. I'm going to do something real small. I put a little bit on the toothpick, but then I also tap the toothpick on a little cloth. Just got to find... Apparently that wasn't nearly enough paint. There we go. Just a matter of being patient and taking your time. Trust me, I'm not always the most patient person in the world. Tap a little bit of that off. I realized some of the videos I put up already probably find way too long. A couple that are like 30 minutes long. Okay. Here we go. Tap some of it off this time. I think I might have forgot to do that. There we go. And steady hands. Maybe. Okay. So, all right. Here's my dad joke for this video. You ready? So what did the big chimney say to the little chimney? He said, "You're too young to smoke." Now we're going to put on the fan belt. There's a tiny spot of orange on that I want to just give a little touch to before we close it in. Sometimes it's just hard to tell. Here we go. Okey. Got the fan blade. I'm not going to put on right this minute anyway because we have to put on this first. Like anything else, should check on the fit. Make sure it's going the right way. Sure all the pieces fit together nicely. Which I'm not so sure it's working out. Let's see. Take it off of that. Beautiful. A couple little spots to touch up in there. I'll do that after I get this on. Fortunately, don't always catch it. Sometimes you don't see it until it's too late. Well, it's not too late. Not yet. And trust me, there are instances where it's too late. As soon as the car is dry, and I think just one more paint on it, be able to gloss it. Pretty sure we'll be able to gloss the smaller parts of the body that are down there. We'll gloss up before we bring them up. Okay. There's that cat here again. Okay. We're going to do flat black. We'll start making the, I think I already said that. There you go. I think what happened is I got a little bit of silver on there. See right there, the white, we gotta take care of that too. I'm going to put in the small parts on the engine. Not really sure what's going to show and what's not going to show. Where you're going to need glue. So I'd rather be, I'm not sure what the glue is going to be. I'd rather be a little lighter on the paint and fix it up after. To put on too much paint and have to deal with trying to take it off. Alright, so I know there's a lot of places that I miss paint, but because sometimes you're not really sure where the gluing is going to end up. And I'd rather have to touch it up than have to try to remove it. That can be just a bigger pain in the butt. Still have a little bit more to touch up on. The fan belt though. So what do you guys do for fun? What's your hobby? Or if you even have a hobby, you know, everybody has something that they like to do, take up their time. I like how that came out. make sure that we have time for God first, our family, obviously a job if you're still at employment age, and fun comes after that. Let's scrape just a little bit of that paint off the edge. Just make sure we get a pretty good contact. I think sometimes the paint can just, well, it always wreaks havoc in one way or another. Okay, now we're going to see if we can do a decal. All right. This is going to wrap all the way around. So we'll cut it. Hey, guess what I learned my camera can do? Which I just figured out. It can zoom in. What? It's true. It can zoom. That way, yeah, I can let you guys get a little closer and see what's happening. All right, I always cut this long. I'm gonna clip it on that end there. Get my water. There we go. Just checking. Make sure it's not too cold. So now we're gonna wait for that. Okay. Now that this has got loosened, while I was waiting, I cut a toothpick so the oil filter would fit on top of it. So I have something to hold, maybe turn to make this a little easier. Right now it's got pretty good placement. I'm going to take some of my decal helper. Oh, where's my... I'll take my decal helper and brush that on the back side of this as much as I can. Not too worried about the decal sticking right now. Now that I got that on, I'll wrap that around. Overlap a little bit in the back. Come on. Once we got that good and on, let me put a little more of this back here. There we go. I'm going to take my toothpick just to push that down. There we go. All right. Oh, this stuff is wonderful. It's see what it's called here. Well, simple enough. It's decal set. So once you put it on, where you're going to stick the decal. Your decal's down. Then you take some more of this. And you just brush it over the decal. There are some rules. That once you get this on, leave it 20 minutes before you can do any polishing or rubbing on it, because you might take it off. There you go. Not always easy to do decals. There we go. I'm gonna stick it into my little parts holder. Okay, now we're gonna glue on our oil filter. This away. It's good and ready. I get one of my tweezers, not these ones. Control when I let go. It's gonna go right here. Put the glue where the paint isn't. I'm going to turn this because I want to get it with the words more towards the front than the side. Okay, I'm going to hang this to dry, and I'll see you in the next video.